Because if you can't help me with my problem, I'm going to force feed you your own intestines until you can no longer breathe. I was only 8 when it all went out of whack. But a man of your age must have a few memories from before.
Or less than you'd think. I remember details, events and people. But what it was actually like to live with shops and fridges and telephones and personal computers. I have no real memory of that at all. That said, I do remember there was a sense of certainty. The world had an order, a way about it. There were dramas and upheavals inevitably, but the foundations, they seemed unshakable.
I remember church most of all. That's because we lived next to it. And when the demons came, that's where I hid.
You lived in the house next to the church?
Right next to it.
Was it the rectory?
Yeah.
And your father was the vicar?
If my mother and sisters had hid in the church, they'd have been all right, but they stayed at home. Got their heads caved in.
What about your father?
He was leading the infected, Ian. He was leading the demons on the charge. A great army with him at the fore. Always said charity starts at home.
And that was the last time you saw him?
Yeah. Then I saw you, and... I'm in a bit of a bind, Ian.
Why is that?
The others, my peeps, I told them that you were Old Nick, but you aren't, and now they're expecting to meet you.
I see.
And you're in a bit of a bind too.
How so?
Because if you can't help me with my problem, I'm going to force feed you your own intestines until you can no longer breathe.
Yes, that is a bind.
I like you. You're easy to talk to. Not sure I've ever liked anyone before.
Thank you.
So, do you think there's an arrangement to be made here, Ian?
They say the devil's always up for making a deal.
At nightfall tomorrow, Old Nick will grant us an audience. But there are rules you must obey when in the company of the Dark Lord, as you must expect. Nobody may touch him, lest they be struck down by flame and their souls be delivered to the seventh circle. How's that?
How's that?
And nobody may address him directly. Only I may speak to him, his favored son and heir. Are we, Crystal? How's that?
How's
How's
that?
that?